Hi everyone in Facebook world, YouTube world, all the Chrishona friends and family. Welcome, and welcome to my special guest tonight, Chrishona and Austin. Y'all give it up for. Yes, man, I love this song. This is our tower song that we play right before we start any of our broadcasting. Oh my gosh, let's see who we have out there tonight. Hold on, let's see. Hey, how's everybody going? How's everybody doing out there? All right. We're going to start in a couple more seconds. Going to give some more people some time to jump on. Man, this is going to be a special, nice broadcast this evening with my girl Chrishona Austin, from Quincy, Florida. Chrishona, oh my gosh, people, you are in for a treat, man. I mean, she has a powerful testimony that she's going to be sharing with each and every one of you. She's also going to be sharing how she got started, how she, left her full-time job, went part-time, how much money she made. We're not making no income claims here, but however, it changed her life. So you are tuning in with me, Joycelee from Tallahassee, Florida, and we're talking about real people, real talk with real results with real people tonight with Chrishona Austin. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and just lower the music right now and just get started. And I tell you, thank you, Chrishona, Miss Austin, for sharing your time with me this evening. And I tell you, this is going to be an awesome interview tonight. Oh, man, let's see who we have out there. We have Miss Ebony Henderson. Hey, Ebony. Woohoo! So we're just going to get started tonight. I just have a couple of questions, Miss Austin. Just want to find out, tell us about yourself. What I mean by that, tell us about yourself. Tell us, why Tava? What made you start with Tava? What made you say yes to Tava lifestyle? And how long ago was it?
I want to say I said yes to Tava in February. And I didn't say yes right off the bat because I think I was being asked about it way back in November, if I'm not mistaken. And I always used to tell my executive director, Miss Priscilla, no, or I'll just laugh it off and I don't know, I don't want to do that because I don't know how to do that. She's like, well, you ain't never tried it. And we used to work the same part-time job until she actually left and came back where we was working at originally. So she used to always tell me to try it out, or I got some more products for you to try because I tried some products with her in a previous company. And I told her no at first until she gave me I think it was a sample pack she gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tried it, I told her, I came back to work and I was like, I don't like that. She was like, why you don't like it? I thought she was going to take it and just leave it at that as me saying, I don't like it. She was like, why you don't like it? I said, it made my stomach hurt. She was like, you know why it made your stomach hurt? And I was like, no. She was like, because it was cleaning all the toxins and impurities and stuff like that out of your body. And I was like, okay. She was like, okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to go home and you're going to drink another one. I was like, I am? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I went home, drank another one. After that, I went to tell my mama. I was telling everybody about it too. Like, oh no, y'all got to try this with me. I want to say my mama was like one of the first ones to try the tea with me. And she actually fell in love with it. And I just fell in love with the tea after that. So I want to say it was in February. Because I told her, she was like, well, instead of buying all these 5-packs from me, you might as well just join under me. And she was like, I need to become binary qualified and all that stuff like that. I was like, oh, I don't want to join. And then I seen the price. I was like, that's too much money. And then she say, no, it's not. I was like, okay. So I did finally tell her yes in February, and now I'm a director in the company.
Wow, wow, what an amazing testimony. I tell you one thing, you persevered, you kept going, and not only that, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Miss Austin here, I mean, she is a doll. I remember when I first met her, she had so much spunk about herself. She never gave up, even though there was some times where she was down, she'll call me up and say, I don't know, Miss Joyce. I say, you know what? Just keep
Yep.
going. Keep going. Just keep going. And I tell you one thing she did. She kept going. And now she is a director with Tava, and I'm blessed to have Miss Austin on my team. Okay. And I tell you, I mean, look at that beautiful smile. I mean, who could say no to that? Right? And so, Miss Austin, also just let us know, what is it? What kept you going? Why did you not give up? What kept you going?
I didn't give up because I guess, like I said, I tried different products or all different kind of ways trying to lose weight, and then that never worked for me because I'm one of them people that I want to wake up the next day and be fine. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
then that never worked for me until I tried Tava, and then it's like I'm one of the people like I don't like the scale. I don't like stepping on the scale because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it be lying to me all the time. It's like that scale is a lie. That is wrong because I done lost weight. And it's like I just don't like the scale but it's like I'm one of the people, and I always tell my customers or anybody like that, anybody that buy a product from me, they say, what's your, I guess they be want to know my scale weight. It's like I
Mm-hmm.
tell them I honestly don't know my scale weight, but I can show you my before and after pictures and outfits on the wore and stuff like that. And that's like one of the things that kept me going because it's like I get like old pictures on from an outfit I wore, and then if I just so happen to wear that outfit again and be scrolling through my pictures, I find like an old picture and compare it to the new picture. That's how I can tell like how I'm losing weight and how my body is transforming.
Wow, wow, what an amazing testimony, because that's why we're doing this tonight, because I want to hear from real people with real results.
Yep.
I mean, this is not a fly by night type thing,
And then
because,
I
go ahead.
also like it because it's like it shows me like it's gonna it takes work for me for the see the products work. So it's
Hmm.
like I have to change up some stuff in order to help the products. I'm helping the products help me, and it's like I had a doctor. I want to say my primary doctor even mentioned me about you can have surgery. I was like, no, I don't want to have surgery. I ain't finna get cut off. So it's like I rather let the products cut on the inside of me more because I know it's healthy products and all that. So I rather let the products do my surgery for me.
That's right. And I'm so glad you made that choice, because so many people are out there, they are getting cut on, which is nothing wrong with that, but you wanted to do it from the natural point of view, the
Yeah, I
natural
want to do
way.
it now.
Because one thing about our product is an all natural detox, tea that you drink once a day, and that's what she did.
Yep.
Miss Austin, drank her tea once a day, and she continued to drink it, and she's continued to share her testimony, and so she's telling you now, listen, even though the scale may say one thing, but a picture will say a million things,
Yep.
because one thing about pictures, when you used to look at yourself and say, man, look how far have I come, look how far I came, because I used to look like this. I was this size. And when I try my old clothes, they're big, right? Is that,
I
is
told
that
Miss
what you're
Priscilla.
saying that you're
Yep.
experiencing?
I showed Miss Priscilla a picture. I was sitting at my desk because we worked together,
Uh-huh.
and I was sitting at my desk one day and did one side by side. And I think I had the outfit on that day. And I took it over there to her desk. I was like, I can't believe you. She was like, what I did? I was like, why did you let me come to work this big? You should have told me to call in and tell them to let me work from home. Because when I was this big last year, you should have told me then to stop eating and go do something. You need to do something ASAP. But now it's like it's totally. I think I posted that picture on Facebook before and everything. It's like it's amazing.
Wow, it is amazing. It's an amazing testimony too. Could you share with us what has Tyra, besides the weight loss, but has it? We're not trying to make any income claims here, but what can you say? What has Tyra done for you financially?
Um, Financially, I really seen what besides losing weight, I really seen what Tava could do for me because I want to say back in March,
Mm-hmm.
I ended up leaving my part time job, but I want to say it was either February or March when I like really seen what hard work doing in Tava could do. And that was because I was working. I worked my primary job from 8 to 6, 8 in the morning, 6 in the evening, and by 6:25, I came home, changed clothes, and headed to the other one. And I worked that one from like 7:30 to 11 o'clock at night. Got to get up at 6:30 in the morning to do it all over again, all week. So it's like it was getting tiresome, but I actually got used to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that means I was working a full-time job, part-time job, and trying to do tap and doing school, and I'm in school, so it's like I was just out everywhere. And it's like I was putting my products. I had a bag of tea in my mama truck
Mm-hmm.
because I was telling her take this to your job and tell the people
Mm-hmm.
I sell tea. And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I'll tell them. And I tell them how it worked for me and all this stuff like that. I was like, yeah, do that. So she one day on her lunch break, they have an hour lunch break. I was at work and she was at work on her lunch break. And when she got off work that day, she called me and said, come outside. I went outside. She handed me a handful of money. I was like, she was like, count it to make sure it's right. So I counted the money. It was like, I want to say it was over like $200, $200 and some dollars. I think it was like 225, 250. So I counted. I was like, this mine? And she was like, yeah, this yours. I was like, I made this an hour? She was like, yeah. So that just did it for me. I was like, okay, so the amount of money I can make in 2 days at this part-time job, being sleepy every day at my first job, this amount of money I can make in 2 days, I made it in an hour. So I was like, okay, I got you. I like that.
Wow, wow. Miss
And
Austin, if you don't mind sharing, how much were you making an hour at your part-time job?
I want to say it was probably 13.50.
Okay. And how many hours were you working?
I don't think I was working over 20 or 25 hours.
Okay. All right. So $337.50.
Mm-hmm.
That equals out to 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you made $225 in 1 hour
1 hour on a lunch break.
on a lunch break.
On a lunch break.
Can you say Tyler pays?
Time pays.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. And so just imagine what, and that's what our CEO, Kenny E. Lord, and his beautiful wife, Shantae Lord, that was their vision for us,
Mm-hmm.
to
I like
create a
the
safe
vision.
haven for us so we can make at least $225 a day or a week.
Mm-hmm.
And you did it in an hour.
Get it an hour.
So the process works.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
process works. I want to move on just a little bit more, and I just want to ask, what would you say, what's your favorite product of all time? Okay, so this is a two-part question. I want you to think of your favorite product, one of your favorite Tava products, right? And on top of that, if you were stranded on an island, which product would you take with you? Okay. So I can
Um,
give you time to think about it because I know it's a hard one.
okay. I don't have a favorite product because I like all three of them. I don't, yeah. And I always tell Miss Priscilla that, like, I don't think I have a favorite because I like all of them. I
Mm-hmm.
like the Detox tea because after talking to her, I talk to her 24/7. So
Mm-hmm.
after talking to her, it's I learned what the Detox tea do, like what it does. It cleans your body out and take all the bad stuff, because she's like, you like your hot wings and stuff. Like, I definitely do. And she was like, so guess what? It go clean all that. You eat your hot wings. It clean all the bad stuff out your body and all that. And I also learned from, I want to say it was Dr. Sebi. And he was saying it was even good to detox your body and stuff. So detoxing every night before I go to sleep is just a thing for me now. So it's like I drink my detox tea before I go to sleep, because I know it's gonna clean my body out from all the bad stuff I done ate, and it's gonna promote my weight loss. So it's like, then the Valet 30, I went from when I got that in the mail, from when I joined in February and got all my packages in the mail. She was like, try your Valet 30. And I was like, well, how it look? She was like, open it and see. So I'm sitting at my desk, like, we at work all day. I'm sitting at my desk cracking open Valet 30. And she was like, I looked down, I was like, I don't like the color of that. And she was like, here I go. Then my mom can even tell you I got a habit of smelling stuff. Me and one of my siblings, we got a habit of smelling our stuff before we put it in our mouth.
Absolutely.
So it's like I open it, pour some in the top, and then I smelled it. I was like, I don't like that. She's like, stop smelling it and drink it. And I was like, God, dang. And she was like, smell it. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. She was like, drink it. So I finally did a little taste, and I was like, it tastes like a whole lot of vegetables. So after a while, it's like I went from smelling it until I tell her every day or so, like, I think I should have stuck a straw in it today and brought it to work with me, because it's just so good. And it's like, and she told me that's give you detox your body. That's gonna put your Valet 30, gonna put all your vitamins that you need every day back in your body, because you don't eat vegetables. I was like, nah, I don't eat none of that. So she was like, okay then. So your Valet 30 gonna take care of all the vegetables you're supposed to be eating. I was like, okay. Then let's see, Vita Plus. One day we was at work again. I was still working my part-time job. Dead sleeping one day at work. Couldn't talk to her long enough without falling asleep. So at one point I woke up. She hadn't went to her desk and came back with a capsule. And I was like, what that is? She was like, this is the third product. I was like, okay, take this. I took it, and I want to say by 8, we open at 8:30. We get to work at 8, open at 8:30. By 8:30, I was ready to do everybody's job. Like, I don't know what that was, but I like it. I got off work, went to my mama's house. I'm usually breathing real heavy, asking for oxygen by the time I get up 3 flights of stairs. Like, Mom, I need some oxygen. Open the door. I'm out the door. I can't breathe. But that day when I got off work, I had so much energy. Like, after taking that Vita Plus pill, it's just, I went up 3 flights of stairs, got up there, walking the house, like, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Like, I ain't breathing hard. I ain't tired. Mom, that thing gave me so much energy, huh? You're going to get some of these, too, because you need some energy. And she's like, I don't need them. So it's like, I put my mom on every product I was on.
Wow, what a beautiful testimony. And thank you so much, Miss Austin, for being on my panel tonight. I love talking to real people with real results, and that's what it's all about. Okay, so who would you like to give a shout out to tonight?
I would like to give a shout out to you, Miss Priscilla.
Thank you.
Miss Ebony, my mama, and all my current and future customers. Shop with me. Yay.
Yay. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Thank you for such a beautiful testimony. And I'm so glad you just hung in there and you persevered. Every single time I talk to you, you always have a beautiful spirit. You're very coachable, and that's what I love. And I tell you, you will go a long way and you will make a lot of money with Tava. Okay. So all my ladies and gents out there, if you're listening to Miss Austin right now, you want to hit her up. You want to inbox her right now and order your products today. And if you're looking to earn some extra cash, to pay a light bill or, just to put some gas in your car, this is what you want to look into. You definitely want to look into. We have 5 packages that you can get started with as low as $99. I will always like to say you want to get in where you fit in. You know, you want to get enough product for yourself to take and to resell for you. You know, because one thing about it, once you begin to have a transformation, your own personal testimony, people are going to start asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What part are you taking? Do you have some? I want to try that. You know, but I always like to teach my team, you want to be a product of your products. You know, you want to take your own products, you know, and then live out your best life. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for now. I am going to be logging back in with my next panelist, and she's from out of Miami, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so her name is Miss Wildo G from out of Miami, Florida. She has a wonderful testimony too. She's a single parent of two, and she's working this business like no other. All right, so you're going to be hearing from my next guest shortly at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, is there anything else you would like to say, Miss Austin, before we close?
No, ma'am. That's it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. I see you at 7:30.